Sorry. No! What's up, Sharky? Oh, how we doing, boys? Is Daydreaming a top 10 Radiohead song for you? Top 10 is a lot. Um... Why do you ask hard questions like this? Who paid me to listen to this? I mean, I don't know if they want their name announced, so... I'd say it's probably not quite top 10. It's probably top 15, though. What's up, Alan Weinstein? Skylarking is a fantastic album. Not sure if it's your cup of tea. Well, I don't even know what it is, so I've never heard a second of it. What's up, Alex? I'm not familiar with this album either. I don't even know who XTC is. Todd Rundgren is producing here. Well, it's been I don't know if I've never listened to like a whole Todd Rundgren album before, but I guess we'll see if him producing it's a good thing or not. Predictions for the games today. The Bills and Seahawks. I do like the Bills. I wouldn't put it. Seahawks Niners could go either way. I would not be surprised if the Niners won at all. Even though I'm heavily rooting for the Seahawks. Honestly, as long as neither the Bears or the Niners win the Super Bowl, I don't really care. But I guess if I'm rooting for anyone, I'd be rooting for the Bills. What's up, DHT? Yes. Yes, it would be. I also think it's really funny how long it's been since the Niners have won a Super Bowl, considering how cocky they are and how much shit they talk. It's like you're not any different from the Cowboys. You haven't won anything in 30 years. All right. Let's see. They are a great franchise, to be fair. I don't like them either. I mean, they have a very storied and talented teams throughout their history. Fuck the Niners. All right. Okay, I don't know what this album is. It's called Skylarking by somebody named XTC. It came out in 1986. Apparently is produced by Todd Rundgren. I mean, this says pop slash rock, but this site is not particularly great at determining genres for albums. So, I have absolutely no idea what this is going to sound like. I have no idea what to expect. This was requested by a viewer. If you want me to listen and react to and rate an album, shoot me an email. There should be an email in the description for which email you should send your request to. It's like $1 per minute for the album right now. Yeah. I don't really have an intro because I don't know what this is. But we're going to listen to it. Alright, first up, we have Summer's Cauldron. Turn off shuffle. Alright, Summer's Cauldron. What's up, I'm not him. J. Cole's new single is a 10. I have not heard it, but take that with a grain of salt. Very odd. Very 80s. Skylarking basically means just messing around. Oh god. Okay. That was odd. Summer's Cauldron. Very bright sounding. Obviously, they're going for a summery sounding song. It's hard to know what to think of that, honestly. It was interesting. I mean, it wasn't, you know, it was pretty well written, I guess. It had a solid melody. I suppose the production was a little more 80s than I guess care for, but it wasn't horrible. I'll do like a 6.5 to a 7 on that one, because I feel like that had to have been like. I'm just curious to know where the rest of this is gonna go from there. Although it really led into the second song, which I was not expecting. Let's see. 8 from Super Pony, 7 from Alex. What's up, Jonathan? 9 from Sharky. 80 Cent in general isn't my thing. Brutal rating. I'm sorry. 7.5 from Alan Weinstein. Alright, next song is Grass. There's a lot going on in these. These are really weird vocals. Why is he doesn't say it like that?
You play hard to get, 'cause your teacher's
Colin Holding. Weird singer.
when the boats have gone, we'll take a tumble, excuse for a fumble, shock me to the things we used to do on grass. If you fancy, we can buy an ice cream cone.
Okay.
Your mate has gone, she didn't want to be alone. I will pounce on you, just us and the cuckoos. You are helpless now. Over and over we flatten the clover. Shock me to the things we used to do on grass. It would shock you to the things we used to do on grass. On grass. Things we did on grass.
This is weird. Y'all listen to weird stuff. It feels like it's so close to prog, but then it's just kind of like a pop song. And my brain doesn't know what to do with that. I am hearing a ton of like prog influences in the production style here. I wasn't over the moon about this guy's singing. I wasn't a big fan. I don't know. It didn't really seem to match the overall like aesthetic of the song. I think I like the first song a little bit more, so I'll go 6.5 for Grass. You know, it's bad when Cole doesn't know what to say. I don't think that's necessarily true. Like, if I was doing an Aphex Twin review, like, if I was doing a review about, like, Drugs by Aphex Twin, like, it'd be really hard to describe what I love about that music. Let's see. 8.5 from Super Pony. 8 from I'm Not Him. Another 9 from Sharky. 7.5 from Alex. 8 from Alan. If I hear prog in it, it's over. Aphex is top 20 artist ever, by the way. He's higher than that, probably. Probably top 10 artist of all time. Alright, next up we have The Meeting Place. You're all 10s for this album. Every song is a 10. All 15 songs. It's a lot. You think every song on Blonde on Blonde is a 10? That's a lot.
You got money of your own. The meeting place. The meeting place.
Who's the singer for this one?
This is stats. Donald Hand is your
Shut
big.
up! Sorry. Same guy.
Take a walk down the lane. We'll be laid back again. The meeting place.
The singer still has not won me over. I still think I like the first song more. I don't know. I didn't think that was like a tremendous chorus or anything. Like the fundamental stuff they all have pretty right. Like it's well mixed, you know, it's pretty well produced overall. The songs are well written. They're well performed. I have not been sold on the whole aesthetic though. Nor have I been sold on the singer, really. I think I'm gonna go with the first 6 for that one. Let's see. 6 out of 10 from Not Him. A bit REM-like. REM's a little darker than this. 6 from Alex, 7 from Super Pony, 7.5 from Alan, 9 again from Sharky. Alright, and a 10 from DHD. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Next up we have That's Really Super Girl, which is a title for a song, apparently.
I can hold you now if you want to fly. Can't you see I'm all broke up inside?
I can do song requests after the album's over.
Hurt like kryptonite. Put
These songs are 10s for you? Is this just like an avenue of like prog related music that I'm not involved with? Don't tell me this sound a catchy ass hook. Is it? This sounds like a song that like this sounds like the theme song to like a children's show. Okay, this is getting progressively weirder. Y'all are really feeling like 9s and 9.5s on that? It's really goofy, man. I mean, I don't know how you can listen to that and not think that is, like, just incredibly goofy. Which isn't, like, necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. It kind of sounds like a song made for kids. It's a goofy 9 to a 9.5. Well, I can't say that I enjoyed it to the point of a 9 to a 9.5. That would be a lie. There were some instruments in there that I do not think needed to be in there at all. It almost sounded like an accordion. Something in there almost sounded like an accordion at one point, and I was like, why? Why are we doing this? This is a little silly. A little too silly for me. I don't think I would ever really come back to that. I'm gonna have to give it like a 5.5, honestly. It's not, this is going in the wrong direction. I mean, I guess there's not really a right direct, like, each song I've liked less than the one before it, unfortunately. Okay. Ballet for a Rainy Day. Considering how this album has sounded so far, that's a slightly alarming title, but I guess we'll see what happens. Swans fan, by the way. What does this have to do with being a Swans fan?
Orange and lemon raincoats roll and tumble together.
Is this what prog fans listen to when they run out of prog music to listen to?
Pineapple wet heads watch new hairdos crumble as scenery night shifts away. Ballet for a rainy day. Silent film of melting miracle rain. Apples and cherries are varnished in water despite striped awnings bright dismay. I push my paintbrush to conjure a new world while this one is slowly washed away. Ballet for a rainy day. Silent film of melting miracle rain. Dancing out there through my window to the backdrop of slow descending gray. When it rains, all the colors in my paintbox.
Song about Amy's time as a child.
When it rains, tickets for the front
This song was
row
before
seats up on the rooftop.
was not a big painter.
Orange and lemon raincoats roll and tumbles together, dropped in diamond disarray.
Most anticipated album of 2026. I mean, if Death Grips drop, it'll be Death Grips. Maybe Gorillaz. It's starting to feel like there is just too much going on in this mix. Or there's too many effects on the instruments. It's sounding a little overproduced. Jeez, what is with these transitions? Unfortunately, I am not. The production is really not like doing much benefit for me here. It's just this. It kind of feels just like silliness for the sake of being silly, and just like that's a bad way to phrase it. I don't know the right way to phrase it. It's just it's. This is hard to describe. There doesn't feel like there's a ton of intent behind these songs to make songs that are like, yeah, I want to listen to that again. And not just like, it's funny how weird that song is. That's it, though. Boy, prog fans are weird. Is this what y'all listen to? Is this the, like, pop music that prog fans listen to? That's honestly what this album sounds like. This is, like, pop music for prog fans that hate other pop music. I mean, I'm just trying to be honest here. I kind of feel bad that, like, you know, y'all pay me to do, like, album reviews, and then I come on here, I'm like, this is mid, whatever, I don't even like it. And, like, I feel bad about that, because I want to enjoy it, but, like, I don't know. I feel like part of the reason y'all are here is because I don't just say that I like everything. I'm not sure who this music is for. It's not for me. I guess it's just pop music for prog fans who don't like other pop music. But yeah, this production is just not it for me at all. It's like really overly dramatic, and it's too busy. It's too like The effects are just too much. I'm still not a big fan of any of the people's voices. Okay. Oh, I gotta rate it. It's still decently well written. I don't have problems with like how the songs are written though, and everybody who's performing them is obviously doing well. So it's not terrible. It's just like I would never listen to that again. It's not. I mean, if these songs were like 5 minutes, it would probably get pretty annoying. But they're not. So it's just like, that was weird. Okay, next one. I'll do a 5.5 to a 6 for that one. Let's see. It's good. 8 from Sharky, 7.5 from Super Pony, 5.5 from I'm Not Him, 6 from Alex, 7.5 Jonathan. These songs flow extremely well after each other. Well, yeah, considering I don't even know when the next song starts, I guess they do. Let's see. I'm so glad it's for you, Sharky and DHD. Who's an artist you're embarrassed that you used to be a fan of like years ago? I mean, when I was like 16, I wasn't really a fan of like anybody when I was 16, when I listened to just whatever. I mean, I used to listen to Imagine Dragons songs when I was like 13, 14, 15. Maybe even when I was 16. I don't really remember it that well. Who else? When I was like 13, or maybe even younger, I would listen to like a couple Justin Bieber songs. I was 12, but I still did it. Queen, you're embarrassed that you listen to Queen. I have never given a damn about Queen, honestly. But, whatever. Alright, 1,000 Umbrellas. The silliness is in service of the surreal, nostalgic memories of childhood on. Each song is to come back on a different part of life. I kind of feel like they all sounded the same. It just had like subtle things that are very small things that are different. Like a roadmap to misery. How can I be pleased when I'm handed the keys to a town they call me? He's got really strange vocals. So with a mop and a bucket, I'll just say forget her and carry on swooping up. It's interesting what people decide that they're just singers. consider himself a singer. He's doing an awful lot of singing for someone who's not a singer. I think he's being overly indulgent with the strings, honestly. It's way too much. It's like completely clouding the rest of the song. Starting to realize that this is just gonna sound like prog pop, and considering all my issues with prog music, this is just not gonna go over super well for me. But it's fine. I think those strings were overbearing, honestly, like way too overbearing. Way too dramatic, considering didn't feel like that dramatic of a song, but the strings were being just so overpowering. It was kind of hard to even focus on anything else. I didn't really think there was like a remarkably great melody there either. Structurally, it was fine. It's pretty solid. But yeah, I'm just having issues with the production here, honestly. I mean, and his vocals, I guess. Yeah, I'll go with another 5.5. Hi, Tarny. Good, I mean, it's not morning, but welcome. Very Beatles-esque? You thought this sounded like the Beatles? I don't really know what part of that sounded like the Beatles. Some being for the benefit of Mr. Kite shit. Maybe I could see that, considering it's like really overly dramatic for not any really good reason. 8.5 from Super Pony, 9 from Sharky, 4 from Alex. Mildly theatrical. I can see that, yeah. I didn't like the strings sonically. I didn't really care for the strings either. I don't really know what they were trying to do with the strings, to be honest. Alright, next up we have Season Cycle. 7.5 from Alan.
Season cycle
Loud is loud.
Pushing life up from a cold dead ground. It's growing green. It's growing green. Well, darling, don't you ever stop to wonder about the clouds, about the hail and thunder, about the baby and its umbilical, who's pushing the pedals on the season cycle. Summer chased by autumn chased by me. Season cycle go from death to life. Bring a harvest or a man his time. It's growing green.
This one is sounding pretty corny.
Darling, don't you ever sit and ponder about the building of the hills yonder, where we're going in this verdant spiral, who's pushing the pedals on the season cycle. I really get confused on who would make all this
I'm glad you're able to enjoy the corniness. I've never been able to figure out how to enjoy that, but more power to you. That harmony right there sounded like the Beach Boys. This sounds like some very late era Beach Boys stuff. The more I'm hearing it, this is like, I don't know when the Beach Boys really stopped releasing music, but if they were making music in like 1983, it would sound like this. They were releasing music in like the 80s. Did it sound like this? They did not make music like this? Okay. Maybe if they were making music in the 90s, it would sound like this. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest here. That may have been my least favorite one. That was like remarkably more corny than every other song here. That was, I don't know, but that was just really goofy. I didn't really like the backup singing either. That only made it worse. I don't really know what part of that sounded like the Beach Boys. Like, I don't know, a way more corny version of the Beach Boys to me, but it did for some reason. I think I'm going to give that like a 4. Sorry. Alright, next we have Earn Enough for Us. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. 8 from Sharky, 5 from Alex, 8 from Super Pony. Tarny aggressively hated that song. Okay. 5.5 to a 6 from Jonathan. Not sure if people are excusing nonsensical lyrics for bad storytelling with no good progression. Wow. Alright, Earn Enough for Us. Okay, this is like a straight, this is has to be the intro of a TV show. This sounds like sitcom theme song music. The image of just like credits is not like the opening credits to a TV show where it's just introducing all the characters is just glued into my head for this song. Just like, I mean, of all the production, the kind of melody that he's singing, the energy of it feels fast-paced, like a sitcom in front of you. That part right there, especially. I guess the chorus. I'm kind of missing with this album was like 6s and 6.5s. Because we kind of left that. It sounds like she said. I don't really know where you're getting that from, but alright. You fucking love that song. Can I ask why? Why? Like, what exactly about it are you a huge fan of? Decent pop songs shouldn't look deeper into it. Well, I'm kind of being paid to look deeper into it, aren't I? I mean, it just felt like the intro song to some crappy 80s sitcom, honestly. I really did not like the chorus. I thought the chorus was like really, really corny. And the production is not helping it either. And I still don't really like his vocals. I'm gonna go like 3.5 to a 4. Alright, let's see. What do y'all think I'm wrong about? Oh, everything? Okay, that's good. 5 out of 10. I don't know if that was the same song. 8.5 from Super Pony. I mean, if y'all really are digging this that much, then I'm happy for you. Lost My Place. 4.5 from Alex. See, that's where I'm at. 8 from Sharky. 9.5 from Jared. 7.5 to an 8 from Jonathan. 7 from Shadow Song. 7.5 from Alan. I'm sorry, Super Pony. Tally of Cole being wrong. It's a lot of tallies. Which is interesting because I'm fucking never wrong. Okay. Next up is Big Day. Let's turn this around.
Your big day. Your big day. So you want to tie the knot.
Feels like a bad one to the type of song it is.
Don't let it
The
rot.
state of mind is situated between as a positive person. There's a lot of other music I would listen to put me into a good mood or positive vibes. This feels really overly indulgent.
Big day come and big day go. Life goes on after the show. But will your love have the fire and glow like on the big day?
Sorry. Call me biggest hater, you know this don't look like that.
Statistics, they don't
What?
say a lot. But can
What is that?
you keep what you have got forever together?
Yes, I know you're my biggest hater. Maybe besides the guy from the Jeff Buckley album who's told me to kill myself, he might have been a bigger hater.
Love can come and love can go. What your chances, I don't know. But if you have love, then let it show.
Watched that review last night. Did y'all really go back and watch the old ones? That's wild.
There's a lesson to be learned. Many fingers have been burned with the touch of gold. Big day come and big day go. What your chances?
Alright, I see.
I don't know. But if you have love, then let it show.
I wish that helped me like it more, but it does not.
Big day. Big day.
I appreciate the effort of, you know, the effort of that, you know, the attempt of betterment of that, respect that, much to the execution of it. I'm not gonna that one was kind of forgettable. The last few before this have not been like they've stood out. I will definitely say they have stood out. They've made their presence known. I didn't think it was a positive way that they did that, but this one was just like, oh, there's a song on. Okay. There's nothing really doing anything for me. Yeah, it felt, I mean, I see it felt more bland than the ones before, but the ones before kind of annoyed me. So I guess this is an improvement just based on the fact that it didn't really make much of an impression at all. I'll go 5.5 on that one. Let's see. I didn't seem to give a fuck when he said that to me. Did he actually tell me to kill myself, or did he just tell me to quit the channel? I don't even remember. I know he said, I mean, he said a lot of stuff to me, but he may have said both. I don't even remember. I went back to watch Abbey Road review, and how the fuck did y'all think I Want You, She's So Heavy is mid? Well, I wouldn't really say that opinion has changed. I don't think I Want You, She's So Heavy is anything great. How can I like the Beatles and not like this? It's surprising to me. Well, this feels a lot more dramatic than the Beatles are. I mean, this is like way different production than the Beatles do. And I don't think that this guy is anywhere near as good of a singer as like Lennon or McCartney or Harrison. Oh, let's see. 7.5 from Super Pony, 9 from Sharky, 5.5 from Alex. I rated it a 6. I mean, yeah. 7 from Jonathan. I like it less than the previous song. This song definitely could have been shorter. 4 from Shadow Song. She's So Heavy is kind of mid. Kind of is mid. His phrasing was that I should end it all. That's nice. How wholesome of him. And a 4 from Tarny. Alright, next up we have another satellite. Don't you just love it when you find another satellite? Huge fan. This sounds like Prince right now.
My heart is taken, it's not lost in space. I don't want to see your moony, moony face and say why. But do you recall
The intro, like the first 20 seconds sounded like Prince.
gravity? Don't need another satellite. I'm happy standing on my feet of clay. I have no wish to swim the milky, milky way. I say why.
I don't think I ever said I don't like Jeff Buckley's voice. I just don't know what everybody's losing their shit about. Like, he's a decent singer, there's just nothing special about his voice.
Another satellite. So circling we'll orbit
This is some wildly 80s production right here.
worlds that won't collide.
You don't like him as a singer? Brutal.
So circling we'll orbit to the deep. Moon still tries to steal the tide away. Abort your mission, let's just say you tried. Before you glimpse, I have a darker, darker side. I say why. Heaven's named you come on these trips, only to freeze in a total eclipse. Don't need another satellite. So circling we'll orbit to the deep. Two worlds that won't collide. So circling we'll orbit to the deep. Moon still tries
If I don't like Mermaid Smile, this stream will be getting disliked.
Don't need another
I hope I like it. Hope I love it. This does sound like it's going nowhere. But you said this sounds like it's not going nowhere, so you think it's gonna go somewhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. In fact, I think it's over. These are weird fucking pop songs, man. I like that he I don't, is this a band or is this one guy? I have no idea. How many people is this? Somebody help me out here. I mean, I assume there's studio musicians, or if it's one person, 3-piece? Okay, 3-piece band. I respect the fact that they pretty much changed the vibe of this song considering where we had been previously. This was like much more subdued and mellow, which I had certainly been known to enjoy that style of music. There was a lot of decisions made on like backup singing and the effects that I wasn't a fan of. Pretty much any of the backup singing on this album, I have just been like, why would you do that? That's a bad... Don't like that decision. I admire the effort. I think the execution could have been better. But it was solid. I'll throw that one a 6. Alright, Mermaid Smiled. I better enjoy this one or I'm going to get a dislike on this stream. I always hate on backup singing. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I saw the children at heart that we once used to be. Born on foaming seahorse herd, composed with trumpeting shell from lines across their hands. A song as new as new, as old as all the sand. See, like, what do they do to that guitar? That guitar sounds so weird. I'd prefer if it just sounded like a regular guitar. This part is getting better. This is doing some things. I respect the commitment, Sharon. Good for you. That is a pretty solid riff. Well, I mean, you can certainly still dislike the stream if you think that I didn't like it enough or whatever. But that was probably... I mean, between that and Summer's Cauldron, I thought have been the best songs so far. Good riff. Didn't love the guitar tone, but the riff itself was pretty catchy. Better melody than almost every song on here. Didn't go off the deep end with the weirdness or corniness. Didn't really feel particularly corny at all. I mean, I didn't love the production still, but improvements. 6.5, maybe a 7 on that one. 9.5 from Super Phony. 7 from Unknown Him. 7.5 from Sharky. 7 from Jonathan. 6.5 from Tardy. 7 from Alex. 4 from Shadow Song. All L ratings from Super Pony. They're pretty accurate ratings, honestly. Alrighty. The Man Who Sailed Around His Soul. Okay. It's a really corny song title. Okay. It's the dumbest fucking title. Alright, I'm just gonna turn the song on. Oh my gosh.
Sail around his soul from east to west, from pole to pole, with eager as his drunken captain greed. The mutineer had trapped all reason in the hole. The man who walked across his heart took no compass, guide or chart to rope and tie. His blood congealed when he found himself revealed up in the cold. And the sirens had sing.
Oh, are we getting jazzy?
For your sins. Now he sits all alone, and there's no place like home. This empty skin, a bag to keep life soon.
Tarny, are you afraid of Americans?
Man who sailed around his soul. Man who sailed around his soul. The man who sailed around his soul came back again to find the whole.
This is not what I thought this song was gonna sound like, which I'm pretty happy about.
Pleasing carcass on return. The man who walked across his heart was doomed to journey to the start. The very love affair he'd broken all.
The intro sounded like Fairly Odd Parents song. I didn't hear that at all.
And the jellyfish
I might have to
stayed.
restart it. Yeah, listen.
Angels with wings who look too deep. Dare to peer.
You're all afraid of Americans? You're afraid of me? Like the least threatening human beings ever.
Is everything. He found the treasure he'd been seeking. The man who sailed around his soul. The man who sailed around his soul.
I'm talking about Trump. You're afraid of Trump. So what Trump's gonna do.
The man who sailed around his soul.
I'm not sure that's as clever of a lyric as he thinks it is. Considering how much he's using it. Oh. Alright. Well, we got a little jazzy on that one, which I'm never, you gotta love the attempt at putting some jazz elements into your song. That's how I always respect that as a big jazz fan myself. Props. Definitely one of the better songs on here. Still just like the dumbest title, but a definite improvement instrumentally, because like the mix was just like a lot clearer because they didn't have like a ton of these effects on like the drum kit and the guitars and stuff. It felt more clear to me. That could just be me. Still not crazy about him as a singer, but whatever. I'm gonna do another 6.5 to a 7. Let's see. Instrumentals have been great. Whole album, Stay Off the Drugs. Hey man, I haven't been on drugs for like 12 hours. Okay. Let's see. Least favorite song on the album. That's odd. Still a 7 though from Jared. Don't think he's trying to be clever. I think he's trying to sound like a spy thriller. Huh. I haven't really considered that, but you may certainly be right. 7.5 from Super Pony. 8.5 from Sharky. 8 from Alan. 7.5 to an 8 from I'm Not Him. 5 from Shadow Song. Drugs make good music anyway. I suppose they can. Did the Tylenol hit? Yes, sure. Just fucking Tylenol. Alright, next up we have Dying. That's nice.
It frightens me when you come to mind. The day you dropped in the shopping line. And my heart beats faster when I think of all the signs. All the signs. When the carriage you had your mouth was open wide. The cat went astray and the dog did pine for days and days. And I felt so guilty when we played you up when you were ill, so ill. What sticks in my mind is a sweet jar on the sideboard and your multicolored tea cozy. What sticks in my mind is the dewdrop hanging off your nose, shriveled up and blue. And I'm getting older too, but I don't want to die like you. Don't want to die like you. Don't want to die like you. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die like you. Don't want to die like you.
This is really weird.
Like you.
that was much more subdued than like any other song here. Man. I mean, it was fine. There wasn't a ton that really stood out to me, outside of just like the lyrics were really weird. I kind of feel just like everything about that was okay, which is like the worst review ever. But yeah, it didn't make a huge impact, but it wasn't annoying. 5 to a 5.5. 6.5 from I'm Not Him, 8 from Sharky, 7.5 from Super Pony. Bo Nix is awful. Well, he's certainly being carried by his defense. Oh. Well, Bill's just fumbled. It's always when one sings the theme about dying with such a not pleasant voice. Always a problem, 5.5. Alright. Okay. Home stretch here. We have a Sacrificial Bonfire. That is quite a title.
Fire, they cried, so evil must die, and yields are good, so men pull back hoods and smile. The scapegoat blood spilled, spittled and grilled, it crackled and spat, the children grew fat on the maids. Change must be earned. Sacrificial bonfire must burn up the old, ring in the new. Burn up the old, ring in the new.
Is that supposed to sound like fire? That little sound effect in the back? It didn't sound like fire at all.
Assembled on high, silhouettes against the sky, with smoke green and breast, sparks did their dance in the wind. Disguises wore thin, with less and less skin, and clothes that were draped, sold the tall man's remain.
have a sacrificial bonfire. I like the riff. It was a nice guitar riff. The rest of the song didn't feel super impactful. I didn't love the vocal melody either, but beyond that, it was fine. It was well put together, I guess. This guy has a really weird way of singing choruses, and I don't know if I'm. Well, I do know that I'm not a big fan of it because I haven't really liked any of the choruses. I'm not really sure what he does when he sings a chorus, but there's something just very strange about it. It doesn't sit very well with me. I'll give that one a 6. Let's see. 6 from Shadow Song. String arrangements piss me off for the most part. Like on this album or just in any music. 7.5 to an 8 from Sharky. 5.5 from I'm Not Him. How's the album so far? I'll say it's not exactly music that I frequent. It's not really up my alley. 8 from Super Pony. 7.5 from Tarny. The last one is great. A bit of a meditative track. Not in Love. 6.5 from Jonathan. Weird to me. I don't think you could listen to this album and not think that this is a weird album. Let's see. Alright. Hold on. That's the proper ending of the album, I believe, and Dear God got tacked on at the end because it was a successful single. That did sound like a close. I'll still do Dear God, even if it's not originally intended to be part of the album. Alright. Last song, Dear God. Is that a child?
I don't mean a big reduction in the price of beef, but all the people that you made in your image, see them starving on their feet, 'cause they don't get enough to eat from God. Can't believe in you.
The way I said that. Was it funny how I said that? Is that a child? Why is that being clipped? Did I really say that in a funny way? Okay. Asking the big questions here.
don't believe in. I won't believe in heaven, hell, no saints, no sinners, no devil as well. The pearly gates, no thorny crown. You're always letting us humans down. The wars you bring, the babes you drown, those lost at sea and never found. And it's the same the whole world round. The hurt I see helps to compound. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. It's just so easy on the Holy Host. And if you're up there, you perceive that my heart's here upon the sea. If there's one thing I don't believe in,
It's you. Dear God.
Alright. That was Dear God. Not really sure if that counts as the closer, but it's on the album anyway. That had some pretty solid like songwriting stuff. Especially towards the end when it like picked up the pace. That was decently well written. I didn't love the chorus. I still don't really like his singing. But beyond, and there was still some production choices that I wasn't crazy about. But beyond that, it was pretty solid. I'll go another 6.5 to a 7. All right, let's see. Have I heard "Oh Yeah" by Charles Mingus? I'm not sure. 7 from I'm Not Him. 9 from Sharky. 9, Is That a Child? I was not expecting a child. Was it not? Was that not a kid? That girl sounded like she was 8. Is that a child? I really don't know, but I think so. Is this gonna become a thing? Okay. 6 from Jonathan. Oh yeah, it's probably my second or third favorite Mingus album. Alright. Thought it was a boy. Really? Hold on.
It's you.
I guess that could be a boy.
Dear God.
That could go either way, honestly. I don't know. Anyway, that is Skylarking by XTC. What do I think about that album? Oh boy. Okay, damn. Can I give a fucking rating for the album? I will turn on the fucking song thing. Chill out. Okay. Overall, did not love the production here. Thought it was a little too proggy, a little too 80s at times. Some questionable decisions made with like certain instruments. Too many like effects on the instruments. Did not really just let them sound natural, which I would have recommended. The vocals never really grew on me. Thought they were just like average or below, a little below average singing. The songwriting for the most part was fine. There weren't like a lot of movements that really wowed me, but there wasn't any like songwriting decisions based on like the structures of the songs that I thought were stupid or didn't make any sense. Like there weren't any awkward transitions or anything like that. It was pretty well mixed for the most part. You could generally hear everything that was being played. And obviously everybody who was playing an instrument knows what they're doing. Lyrically really odd. Hard to really tell what a lot of these songs were about. I can't imagine that I caught every single lyric though, so who knows. Somewhat of a mixed bag for me for the album as a whole. Definitely not music that I would say like, oh yeah, I definitely will come back to this and listen to this a lot more. I don't mean this as like an insult. It's just kind of the way I perceived it, but it kind of sounds like pop music for hardcore prog fans. Yeah, and I am absolutely not a hardcore prog fan. I suppose I think this album is okay. It's definitely not a style that I'm a big fan of. But I did not think it was bad. I didn't think it was terrible. I thought it was mostly fine. So yeah. I think I'll give this album overall like a 5.5 to a 6. Let's see. Okay, hold on, before y'all have an aneurysm. Why is that frozen? Okay. There. You're welcome, D. I wish I had enjoyed the album more than I did, but I appreciate the request being put in, and I hope you still enjoyed something about this stream, even if I wasn't a big fan. 8.5 for the album from Super Pony, 5.5 to a 6 from I'm Not Him, 4.5 from Alex. Album is an 8.5 for Sharky, 5 from Tarny. Get your Elliott Smith in. I have an Elliott Smith poster. I didn't know that. Bush the red shoes. There we go. 90s Kate Bush. Not familiar with 90s Kate Bush. Wow, okay. Is that song only on YouTube? I will pull it up on YouTube then. I have it loaded up on YouTube. I can't type to save my fucking life. Kate Bush is so weird. I wonder if Josh Allen would have a Super Bowl by now if his receivers knew how to catch the ball. It's the female Flapuzier. Do I like basketball? Yeah, a lot. It's my favorite sport. Alright, The Red Shoes by Kate Bush. Well, I can't say I liked it as much as, like, the first half of Hounds of Love. But then again, I mean, like, the first half of Hounds of Love is a pretty tremendous piece of pop music, so. Still pretty solid. I'm sure if Noah was here, he'd be bashing the shit out of it, but... I'll throw that a 7. That's pretty solid. I didn't think it was like the catchiest thing she's ever made, but it was decent. Alright, next up we have Bled White by... Oh, wait, no. Next up we have the J. Cole song. Okay. The Fall is... I assume it's the song that came out 3 days ago, so... The Fall Off, whatever the hell this is called. I can't tell if that was sarcastic or not. No, I'm obsessed with basketball. I love basketball. It's been my favorite sport since I can remember being alive. It's the only sport that I ever played really competitively.
Yeah. How I see it. How I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verses clear. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear.
He wants to be Kendrick Lamar so badly.
He returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling
Charlotte clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walk into my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch.
Okay, I think I got the
Fast-forward
gear
through
set
years of
up.
rehearsal,
Goodness.
losing, winning, bank account thinning, income
Appreciate
streams
it.
nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of
This is gonna be
naysayers.
the
Only
last
days
album.
later, I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my
I
hero,
doubt
one
that.
of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth.
Damn it, all the hell.